same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Sip and Talk with Miss Londa. I am so glad to be back. Today I have two guests joining me today. I'm so happy to be able to welcome back Boom, y'all. We back at it again. We coming strong. And then we got Queen Lo joining us this evening. So our topic today, we are going to be discussing our black women, the downfall of the black men in our community. So we would love to hear you guys' opinions and thoughts. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna drop the link when it's time to bring you guys up. You will have like maybe 2 minutes to say, state your thoughts and opinions, and then we're gonna drop you back down and let the next person come up. Now, those of you who may be watching on Instagram, you're gonna have to come up through the Instagram link. So, all right, without further ado, let's get into it. How you guys doing this evening?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Thank you.
All right.
Same here,
So,
same here.
okay. So, Queen Lo, tell us, your thoughts and what you thinking, how you feeling.
Okay, I'm gonna say this with no shade because I love my ladies. Shout out to the women, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and say yes. And the reason I say yes is because so let me just put it to you like this. We have been brainwashed, okay? And a lot of people are brainwashed without knowing that they've been brainwashed. It was a time where you could come home to your grandparents, they loving on each other, grandpa loving grandma, grandma loving grandpa, his dinner's ready and all that. Once the man was removed from the household, the woman had to take on that masculine energy. Okay. And after being taken on that energy, she then forgot her role as a woman. So now she's wearing the pants and the skirt. She's talking to the man like, "Oh, you a punk, you this, you all these negative things." Instead of reminding him how strong he is that he's the king, she's now reminding him of all his mistakes that he's made. And that's why I say yes. Us as black women, we got to take on that. Yeah, we got to take ownership to that we are partially the reason for these men's downfall, because a lot of time, not that they're looking for their mom, but they're looking for their woman, that strong woman to be behind them to uplift them. But we're dealing with a world that's the opposite of that. Now you getting, excuse my French, you a bitch ass nigga, or you ain't right, or you ain't keep that job long enough, you a punk. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, okay, baby, I know you lost your job or whatever the case may be, but you're gonna get another job. Maybe that one wasn't for you, but I got you. Just that reminder of I'm still here supporting you, I still got your back. It's different now. It's different. If they make one slip up, they're the worst person in the world. They are no longer that man, or they a little boy, and now they looking on to somewhere else instead of helping rebuild that king up and reminding him of who he is and what he stands for. And I say that because, like I said, I love my ladies. Don't get it twisted. But right is right and wrong is wrong, and I'm gonna speak on it.
Now, Boom, how are you feeling?
You didn't tell me that you was having a dating show tonight.
This ain't no dating show. What you talking about?
Oh, I mean, well, from what she just said, I'm pretty sure. I'm in a relationship, so I can't hop in their inbox, or I probably will be one of the men that's gonna be hopping in their inbox after that statement she just made. You know what I'm saying? Somebody about to hop in her shit. But one moment. But yeah, so basically, I definitely agree, like 1,000%. What she was saying. It does seems like I think women gotten away from themselves. Once they get in a certain position, then they can. And not all women, but a lot of women, they get in a certain position where they hired than the man. It's like you can't tell me nothing. It's almost like Section 8 all over again when the government gave them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, now we're giving you jobs. Now you really can't tell a woman nothing. But I think that what the real problem is a lot of women, not all, don't have logic in their in their thought process, right? So when they think it's because I'm a woman, you're just supposed to treat me as such, treat me as a queen and respect me. But the logic of it to me is more like, okay, where do I stop and look at the fact that this man is down because this is what the whole country has been trying to do anyway. So if I bring him some more drama, all I'm doing is help seeking, right? Now, do not get it twisted because we're not about to bash these women like these niggas out here deserve a woman that's going to give them that. Because a lot of niggas don't know how to help a woman without financial being the whole thing. Like you don't know if you don't know how to help a woman without money, then you probably not a man if you ask me, right? Because you don't need money to help a woman. But at the same time, I think that a lot of women have it to where if I make a lot more money, then technically you're useless unless it's what 3 o'clock in the morning get somebody downstairs, right? Other than that, you're pretty much useless. So I think that the man being taught that puts us in a position to where we say fuck these hoes and we make music about it and la la. Now it's like a whole bunch of men bashing women. And then you got the women coming back, fuck these niggas, I'm independent. And then it just started a whole bunch of downfall. When at the actuality, like Miss Lowe was saying in the beginning, you take it back to the slave shit, y'all was getting raped. So y'all definitely was going through it, and we was getting raped as men by the white men. But fuck, you feel me? So they was doing it to all of us. You feel me? But at the end of the day, when we came in the house from getting them whips, the black woman was there healing us. She don't want to heal us no more because when it's time for us to come in crying after getting whipped, we bitches. We whole ass niggas. What the fuck is you crying for? So now we gotta take all this pressure in because we don't want to be called no bitch, no whole ass nigga. But then when we explode, we wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck you exploding for? Now you really acting like a bitch. You showing emotion. Like, no, nigga, I really put all this in, my nigga. I held all this in, and then when I let it out, I'm still emotional. Either way, we lose. It's no winning. We hold it in and let it out. We wrong. We hold it in. We supposed to let it out. Then we hose. It's like we don't get an option. And so that's why I feel like the black women, a lot of the black women is the downfall because you get these black women who respect their men from jump. And then they hear Cardi B talking about, I don't cook, I don't clean. And now me and my woman arguing because she thinks she's supposed to be like that.
But do you really think it's because of Cardi B though?
No, listen. If we're gonna say Cardi B, I can't use Cardi B as just the only one, right? I'm looking at as a whole. So when you got 100 women out here who following their man to everything that he's talking about, and then you get 5 Lil Kims, 5 Cardi B's, and 5 Nicki Minaj. That's 15 women who like, fuck that, we gonna do it like this. Then you see them other 100 women, see them 15 women doing it like this, and they like, hold on, I ain't gotta follow you, nigga. I can do this, that, and the other. Now, I will say this. I watched this podcast of this woman, very successful woman, very black woman, very fucking successful. And she said she left her husband because he wasn't what she wanted at the time. So she left him. She went out here and she found every nigga that she could. Niggas with money, broke niggas, all that. It never amounted up to her husband, the one that she was kicking because she was up above him, because she started realizing the little shit, garbage disposals, flat tires, oil changes, things like that, that y'all may not think it's a big deal, but that saved 30, 40 minutes of your life to where you can go do something else. And it's really a changer. You feel me? It's like you ain't got to sit there and talk on the phone, get paid by a mechanic. You ain't got to get talked to or get used by these plumbers or nothing because your man going to handle all that. So then that means that kind of trump money. If you ask me, you ain't got to call or deal with garbage disposals if he'll change it or he'll call somebody. You ain't got to deal with it. You ain't got to get your nails dirty. I think that'll change your life. You ask me.
So you're saying when you said she left him because of the garbage disposal oil change, that's what he was doing, or he wasn't doing it?
It wasn't the garbage disposal that she left. It was the fact that she felt like he was supposed to be something that she wanted him to be. So when she went and looked for what she wanted, she found out that it wasn't there and that he was really what she wanted. But she done left this nigga and did everything that she wanted to do. Now she can't come back because this nigga got a whole wife who happy as fuck, who following him down the street, who ain't fucking listening to Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, damn, I should have just kept this man because I wouldn't have to worry about who doing this, that, and the other. This man is loyal to me. This man got my back, and I'm worried about why he can't be like LeBron James. Or
And
why?
that goes back to what I was saying, not to cut you
Oh,
short.
go ahead, mama.
That goes back to what I was saying about being brainwashed. Like you use Cardi B as an example. That music, that music is like it's like water to a sponge. Okay, we are the sponges. We soaking all that in because we constantly hearing it on the radio, constantly hearing it on the TV. So you hear it so much, you start to believe that that's the way. And like he was saying, she realized later on that that was not the way because those same men that she was looking for these different things in, she couldn't find it in them, and now her garbage disposal is broke. Now she got a flat tire. These men that she ran to are not capable of fixing those things, or they're not willing to. They're not willing to fulfill those same steps that
And
her
she
husband.
already had it. It wasn't
Yep.
enough. So I think that become because now you got me at home feeling like, damn, I know I ain't smart enough to get this job or that job, but I gave you everything I got. I got you. But it wasn't enough for her. And then once she realizes that it is enough, it's already gone. But you got me like us out here saying, like, well, that's the reason. This is the reason that men are hoes, so to speak. This is why we cheat. The nigga come home from getting slapped around by a white man all goddamn day to come into the house and you mad because of this, that, and the other, instead of saying, I got you, baby. You in euphoria now. You feel me? It's like, nah, don't forget, Tasha down the street said we gotta go handle that, and this bitch got me fucked up, and my job up here, and this, that, and oh, you ain't listening. You don't care. What about me, bro? What about when the white man was just cussing me out today? You know, I'm a man though. I forgot. My bad. I can't tell you about my bad problems. My fault. I apologize. That's not, I shouldn't do that. That's not manly. And if I do it, I'm on some hoe shit and I probably lose my woman.
When it
So,
shouldn't be that
do
way.
you
Shouldn't be
think
that
that
way.
do you think it takes a woman though to just make a man though?
I think that a woman can't raise a man, but I think that y'all got it in control, right? Again, I think me and you was talking on the podcast the other day. Women have a problem with liking the flashiness, right? Y'all like the diamonds, y'all like all that. So when y'all, excuse me, I keep saying y'all like I'm speaking to
I
y'all too,
know.
I'm gonna say,
but I'm speaking in general when I say y'all. So please don't take it personal, right? But a lot of women in this world, they like the flashiness. So they see a man come down the street with these rims or this chain or this clothes, this outfit, this attire, this how his lifestyle, they automatically be like, okay, he got something. He might be able to do something for me, right? And that's cool because you don't want to be out here just looking for no nigga who bummy who ain't got shit anyway. So I get it. But when you do get this nigga, drug dealer or high class man, make sure that he is taking care of his grandma. Make sure that he is taking care of his mama. Make sure he's taking care of his kids before you decide to give him the time of day. Because whatever he can do for you, you only gonna deal with him on a selfish level if you don't care that he's taking care of his family. Because now it's only what can he do for you. So if you doing that, every nigga out here ain't gonna care about their mom or their kids or nothing like that. They only gonna know that I can come to this woman, give her a couple $100, get what I want out of her, and keep it pushing. And now we got, not only do we got men who like women ain't nothing but hoes, but now we got women like niggas ain't shit. All they want to do is fuck. There has to be somewhere, and the women control that, right? So when y'all say fuck this shit, y'all ain't get. I don't give a fuck how much money you got, nigga. Take care of your kids. There will be a lot more fathers at home. I guarantee you.
I agree with you on that, and we control the narrative already. If you going in as a female looking for this flashy nigga, right, with all this jewelry and all this material stuff, this is all material. If you going in like that and you looking, that's what attracts you. You already got the wrong idea. You already got the wrong idea because behind that, there could be a child molester. There could be a bum who really don't have no respect for women. He never liked his mama. Okay, he always had some type of resentment for her. So what makes you any different from that? Now to change the whole narrative of that is to have a different mindset, a different perspective of that type of man that you're looking for. And a lot of times, I'm sorry, but they don't. Women, most of them, we don't know what we're looking for because we haven't found ourselves. You can't go searching for something that you're looking for if you don't even know who you are.
yeah.
And that's where it starts with knowing who you are. And like I said before, when me and Londa was talking, I said, how can a man disrespect a woman when if it wasn't for a woman's womb, none of us would be here. None of us would be here without that woman carrying that little boy or that little girl in her belly. So if there ever was to be a guy being disrespectful to a woman or anything, I would always look at him a certain type of way. But we living in a world again where we have females that praises that they think it's cool. Oh, he ain't talking about me, he's talking about her. No, baby, if he's talking about her, that means he's talking about you. He's talking about your mama, your grandma, your auntie, or any woman that ever existed in your life.
which always
But they
pissed me off. It always pissed me off because I never understood like nigga, don't sit here and act like your mama wasn't no hoe, nigga. But all of a sudden, somebody call your mama a hoe or something, you want to be all mad. Like, nigga, she was out here hoeing like the rest of them. Don't get it
I mean,
twisted.
but let's be
Everybody's
real.
mama
Like,
wasn't a
even
hoe.
if my mama was a hoe, I ain't finna just sit there and let nobody call my mama no damn hoe.
But at the same time, then you can't call nobody else's mama a hoe.
Well,
That's the
that's true
point.
too.
That's all I'm
true.
saying. Like at the end of the day, we're not gonna act like certain mamas wasn't hoeing. And some of us who got the greatest mama jokes, mama's being hoeing, but as soon as you don't talk about my mama, but be quick to nigga your mama, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hold on, bro. They still want my daughter. Listen, I got a 15-year-old daughter. I am hoping, I am praying. I got a 15 and a 13 and 11. But right now I'm working on the 15 because she next up, right? I am hoping that she becomes a grown woman. But once she's grown and she outside, I can't stop her. So if my daughter decides to go and be a hoe, Lord for fucking big, if she decided to go be a fucking hoe, she in the same category as the rest of the hoes. I can't say, well, that's my daughter, so that's different. No, she hoeing. What the fuck? I mean, yeah. Same thing with my sons. If this nigga go out here and be a drug dealer or a pimp, the nigga pimping. It ain't saying I ain't saying it's right. That's what the fuck he is, a fucking pimp. I can't, that's my son. Don't. No, nigga, that's what the fuck he doing. It's that simple. And a lot of people see past that. Oh, that's my family member. That's no. Let's just keep it all the way, motherfucking real.
Yeah, that's not holding them accountable.
Come on,
Exactly.
man.
And I kind of feel like that's where a lot of this stuff come from, though. I feel like it starts from home. Like it's all about how a person is raised. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, Boom, about Sexy Red and Cardi B and all of them. Okay, even if a person listens to that music, if they're taught something different at home, that music wouldn't be a big influence on them, though.
I have to respectfully disagree with you on that, though, Londa. Respectfully, because that may have been the case back in the 90s. We are in 2000s where it doesn't matter how you were raised. They're going to go off and venture off on their own paths either way. They could have been taught to be the best of the best, okay? And they still turn off and end up being one of the people holding up signs on the street begging for change or going out robbing people. They wasn't taught to do that, but that was the route they chose, because they ventured off and they had their own mind. That's what makes everybody so different, because everybody have their own mind to do it.
Who the most freakiest people, Miss Londa? Who the most freakiest ones? Them church girls. Stop playing with me.
Yeah.
Leave the PKs alone. Leave the PKs alone.
That is true.
Churches, all of them, the preachers.
And I agree with y'all, but that doesn't stop the fact that they don't know that they're doing wrong. Like they
don't
didn't
know
make
right from wrong.
choice. They know. They just choosing to be rebellious for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it could be the kids, right?
Too late, it'll click in. You know what I'm saying?
It could be the kids, right? So if you, okay, I'm gonna use me for example. I'm gonna put me on the bad end, put you on the good end, right? So if you got your kids, our kids go to the same school. I let my kids run wild. They can get on the internet, do all that shit. I don't check their shit. I don't got no child proof on it. They can go to any site, all that shit. You don't even allow your kids to have internet because you know what the fuck you can do to your kids. But our kids go to the same school. So when your kids and my kids are on recess and my kids are showing your kids shit that they pulling up on the motherfucking phone, guess what? You ain't taught them shit, but they still know it.
Yeah, that's true.
And now, not only do they know it, but now they anxious to see it. So now me and them bickering, you feel me? Or now you and your kids bickering because you wondering what the fuck is wrong with them. In the back of their mind, they just want a phone so they can go watch some porn or something, but they can't tell you that. So now they just walking around this bitch upset. You feel me? Because what they going, I want a phone so I can watch porn. Or they might ask for a phone, but they know you ain't with that shit. So now here we go. But they never even cared for a phone at first because you had them understanding that shit to bring problems. When they got to school and them kids got a hold of them, Now you fighting with the kids at school. You fighting with the teachers because everybody like, oh, well, they okay. No, the fuck they ain't. Yes, they is. No, the fuck they ain't. Like I'm not about to fight with y'all about my kids. I said they not cool. But at the end of the day, you see what I'm saying? So it becomes a real issue about influence with these Cardi B's and these Sexy Reds because there's really nothing we can do about it. We can keep it off our TVs, but now we got to homeschool. Now we got to work from home so we can keep our kids. It's like so much we got to do to even keep them away from to where we only can really teach them right from wrong, and then they're gonna make their decisions.
Yeah, that's true. To piggyback though, okay, so like you were saying about Cardi B saying she don't cook, she don't clean. that doesn't necessarily mean that you influenced by Cardi B, because I clean, but I don't cook.
That is so silly, bro.
This ain't just for us. This is just people in general. And yes, a lot of them are feeding off that, and they taking like, you know what, you right. So because she put it in a song, it makes it seem like it's right. It's just like if like Christians reading the Bible, because it's in the Bible, they're gonna say, okay, it's right.
He said
I can't
Beyonce.
see.
He said Beyonce started this nut ass movement.
What? Put a ring on it?
I guess, yeah, or independent, or no,
Who run the world?
who run the world? Okay, I don't know which one was it, Ro. I got you on this comment. I ain't see you up
She
here,
got
bro.
like 3 of them.
But no, I get you, Mama.
I'm gonna piggyback too off of what you said, because we're gonna go to the K Michelle version of it. Can't raise a man. I don't believe that.
No,
I
I
don't.
do.
I don't believe that. I do not. I do not. I do not.
Why you don't believe that?
Because a lot of single mothers have raised boys to be men, and a lot of those men turned out to be very successful, famous. It got a nice following. You know, people that really believe in what they saying or what their music is, and it all started back to that mama. That mama holding it down, but those were real mamas. None of those mamas that complained about what they had to do, they just did it. And they didn't ever they took on the masculine role, but once daddy was back in the picture, they let daddy continue where he left off at. They didn't continue to just say, oh, I'm the man, you just sit over there in the corner like a bitch ass nigga. No, I did my part. Now you back, okay, now it's time for you to go ahead and pick up where you left off at. And respectfully just move back to the side and continue to be mama. But it started with them teaching those boys to be men.
But I think in K Michelle's defense, I don't think she was talking about from home. I think what she was saying is women getting with guys and feeling like they can change them. I think that's what she meant. You can't raise a man. Basically, he's already been raised. What you gonna do? If he's already been raised this way, you ain't gonna raise him and change him and make him be no different. That's basically what she was saying.
When people take it on different perspectives, they can take it how you saying it, which I agree with what you said, yes. But they could also take it the way I just said it too, and like, oh, okay, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm strong enough. What makes me different from the daddy? I can do this, and really prove that they can do that.
I think that it's possible to raise a man into the man that you want, depending on your loyalty, right? We as men get this bad conception that we gonna just cheat, right? Just it don't matter how good shit is going, we just gonna cheat. And I'm here to tell you that's a lie, because a lot of the stories that we get from the men that done cheated, we don't get the full story. Sometimes it's because the man don't want to embarrass the woman. Listen, if I told you I left my last woman because I couldn't deal with the fact that her panties was crusty every time she took them off, and everybody knew who my woman was, that would be an issue, right? That'd be like, damn, I'm putting her on blast, but at the same time, I'm putting me on blast because that's what I was dealing with, right? So sometimes when motherfuckers break up or somebody cheat, we look at it, but it's like, okay, I really want to tell y'all why I cheat, but if I told y'all why I cheated, I'll be embarrassing myself and her. So I'm gonna just leave it. You feel me?
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
You see what I'm saying? So I think that what the misconception with the K Michelle situation is that if a nigga come home every day and he gets treated the way that he never been treated before, I guarantee you that nigga give you his whole check. And niggas, because niggas don't mind tricking. If they tricking on their woman, number one, you can get the whole check, but do you deserve the whole check, right? Because if I give you the whole check, I can't go spend on nobody else anyway. So do you deserve the whole check? And if you can get the man's whole check, you really ain't got to worry about the nigga cheating. So what are you doing that you're not getting the man's whole check? And then after that, then we will find out if this man is really compared to all the other men, or is it just a Cardi B saying this or a Sexy Red saying this? Because a lot of times you get those fuck nigga free. And then that's when everybody's screaming, and it's coming from one person, but now 200,000 people screaming. And then when other people hear 200,000 people screaming it, they screaming. Now you got 1 million people screaming it. And it all comes from one person. You feel me? So my theme is, when are we gonna motherfucking stop? Look at this motherfucker.
But I think it just boils down to the type of person you're dealing with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, if you doing something right, a man is giving you a whole check. Well, there are women that do things right, and there are men who work and don't want to put their money into the household or give it to the woman. They just selfish. So it's you can't just always base it on that.
I get that too. They might be selfish, but at the same time, that's on you to deal with the selfish person, right? So when we're talking about a K Michelle, if she's singing that, then obviously she's gonna be the one to be like, I'm gonna make sure that you're happy when you come home. Now, do he deserve it? That's on him. But I'm telling you now, if she doing it right, making him happy when he come home, it may not be that. Again, it could be something else. Like I said, the little shit that we are not allowed to know about. Listen, Jeezy and K Michelle was together at one point in time, right?
Who?
Like Jeezy, young Jeezy, the one that was
with him.
yeah, they was. I think they was together, and I remember he said that her coochie stank or some crazy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, Miss Londa. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care about you being able to pay all the rent. I don't care about you being able to pay all the bills. If your coochie stank, I'm not fucking with you. So y'all gonna be on the
with you.
But listen though, I get that. But at the same time, the media gonna look at it right, and they gonna be like, she was so good to him. Now, if I come back and say, yeah, she was, but you see, now I'm trying to embarrass her. I can't do that. So now I got to just take it as a man. I really got to just take it because I could come back and embarrass her, but I'm not. Now, he did, and he got checked for her, right? Everybody, oh, why you talk about her like that? But he can't even be real and say, this is why I didn't want to be with her because of Gucci stank. Because it's K Michelle. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, we lose either way, bro. Either way. He left. That's fucked up what you leaving for. Oh, I left her because she stank. Oh, you really wrong now. Like, damn, I got to deal with her? I got to deal with the stank shit? No, you help her. Nigga said grown ass motherfucking woman. No.
Yeah.
That's the same going back to black women being the downfall of the men. That's still the same. Because like you said, he can't even vent, basically. He can't even vent on why he did what he did or even have a logical explanation as to why his actions was his actions, because he's going to get frowned upon because she's a woman in her character. She has a strong following. She has a nice, following base. So now if you say anything out of pocket or if you, like you said, venting, it's still going to be looked frowned upon. Like, nope, you can't even say that. We don't care that you venting. No, you can't say that about her. But it's the other way around. Everybody going to be in agreement. And now they're looking at him and it's like, he a bitch ass nigga because he broke up with her.
Now, is it safe to say, though, sometimes, and it can go both ways, but sometimes people will say stuff about people just to make them look bad, though, because they hurt?
That's a fact.
True. That's true.
A fact. But at the same time, though, if you lose still, you see what I'm saying? You lose either way. So, right. So I can't tell you the truth because even if I tell you the truth, you may think I'm saying it to be malicious, which then again comes back on me. Either way, I lose. You know what I'm saying? So I think that a lot of times we have to understand that there could be other things that's going on to where, I wouldn't leave K Michelle. Nigga, she got a big ass house, pool, jacuzzi. You know what I'm saying? Probably got a chef in that bitch. You dumb as fuck for leaving her, boom. But then if I tell you
that's somebody looking at being in a relationship for the wrong reasons, because you want to be with somebody. That shouldn't be the first thing. She got a jacuzzi. She got this. She got that. That should not be the first thing. It should be about that person, not what they got.
Amen. But it doesn't come down to what they got. It comes down to what would give you a reason to leave this person. And that's what it be when we talking about did the black men do this, because a lot of times the relationships get broken. Like they used to fight for their relationships back in the day. Right now we don't fight for them no more because niggas, it's 30 niggas in my bitch inbox right now that's ready to take her from me. You feel that don't mean they gonna do what I'm gonna do, but she got options. You understand what I'm saying? So all I gotta do is fuck up and she can go get it.
Okay, you say it's 30 niggas in her inbox, so you're not gonna fight, right? But I know niggas that'll go stand in the line all night for a pair of Jordans.
Niggas be waiting 5 years, bro. Nigga come back in your inbox 5 years. You still with that nigga? Like niggas been waiting. Like you know that. Stop playing. Like niggas. But I'm just
saying, you don't just let go that easy though. I'm just saying.
I say this.
I think he said he already got her, so it's like
I'm not about to fight.
Inbox ain't gonna do nothing. They gonna sit back together and laugh at that shit. Like, look at these motherfuckers. They thirsty.
Look at this nigga. Like, and my theme is for me is as long as, like she said, I already got it. So as long as I keep doing what I do, if you can find somebody else 9 times out of 10, it's because he about to do what I do times 10. Because other than that, ain't gonna be enough niggas in your inbox to make me feel some type of way. Like now, if you are responding or showing them niggas love, sending them heart emojis, thank you, I'm okay, how about you, type shit, then yeah, man, you will have that issue. But as far as, huh?
I said red flag, red flag.
Other than that, like nigga, of course, what type of nigga would I be to be mad at a nigga when I'm walking by and my bitch got a big ass and the nigga look? I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you looking at my bitch? How the fuck you think I got her? I looked. What the fuck? We gon' look. Like nigga, I'm not about to get mad at no nigga for looking at my woman. What I'm gonna get mad at is when she decided she want to walk around with a dress with her cheeks out. Then me and her can have that discussion. But other than that, nigga gonna look and nigga gonna look. I can't. So it depends on what type of respect you give it to me. And then you give me that right respect, I'll make sure you got the check and just bring me something to eat when you go grab you something to eat. Because all I want to do is play the video game and go to work anyways, take care of my kids. And so as long as you give me that loyalty, and they're going to give you that loyalty. And I think that a lot of black women, they lost that because a nigga got to be in a certain position. They got to be successful. Y'all like to call a lot of niggas bums when they don't got nothing. And a lot of times y'all don't look, excuse me, not y'all. A lot of times they don't look at maybe his upcomings, right? So maybe this nigga didn't have. Maybe he had to figure out. For instance, myself, I didn't get my GED till I was 23, right? I ain't really fully learned how to read till I was about 30. You feel me? So nigga, there wasn't really gonna be too much that I could fucking do, you know what I'm saying, coming up other than skillful shit. So I had to learn that. Some niggas don't learn that. Some niggas is gonna be dumb, don't learn nothing else. Just I don't know, I didn't go to school. They gonna use that as an excuse. Other niggas who really want to do something, regardless if it's for
They gonna figure it out.
They're gonna figure it the fuck out. And one thing I know is, guess what? I can't motherfucking change. I ain't had the money to change the radiator, but I knew for a fact if I get on YouTube and type in that car, I could figure out how to change the radiator. And then what made it so motherfucking lovely is after I change the radiator, the alternator goes out. I go on Amazon, get a new alternator, learn how to switch the alternator, then send my old alternator back and got our money back, money that I didn't have. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, I used her money, bought the alternator, changed the alternator, sent the alternator back, got the refund for the broke alternator, gave her motherfucking money back, and she doesn't feel any problem that goes on with that whole situation. That was then. But I'm just saying, as us, men, that's the type of things that we're supposed to do when we can't provide financially. You see what I'm saying? We got to figure out how to lift up the bricks off of her to where she will, feel comfortable. But at the same time, she got to show us that loyalty that my nigga ain't got no money, but he will change my alternator if he have to. And I think a lot of times, if you ain't got the money to change the alternator, you got to get the fuck out. We don't care if you can change it or not. I think that.
But let me ask, so like, is this a temporary situation where the man don't have a job, but he's helping out with these things or whatever? Is this a
all right?
ongoing thing?
It's definitely subjective. Let's say let's do it like this. Let's say I'm on Section 8 with my woman. We both get jobs. We got to pay for a rent, but we trying to figure out some shit. I'm just saying, if she works and I work, we got to pay for a rent. But if she work, we might only have to pay $200. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we just let her work and I don't work. But does that mean I sit around and play video games all day?
Or maybe you're not on the lease and then both of y'all can work and your rent is still $200.
Or even if I ain't on the lease, that still make it easier for me. Because then if I'm not on the lease, that means I have no responsibility, which means my only responsibility is my woman. So then if my only responsibility is my woman, then I just help with whatever I need to help her with. But am I helping her, or am I just sitting around waiting on her to bring me some weed from her job? Am I waiting on her to fill up her gas tank so I can drive her car? Or am I filling up her gas tank? Am I the reason that she's able to get back and forth to work because of my car? Am I alleviating some of her problems without having a job? That's the whole key. Because sometimes some of us don't even
still have a hustle. Have some type of hustle about you, to pick up the slack where she is not able to, even if she does work that job. And say, for instance, she worked that job and all her checks is going straight to the bill. So now she does need you to be there to pick up that other half. There's always that other half.
Change that garbage disposal fix. That's another $100. Why I don't just get my ass on YouTube and alleviate that? Because you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. You might not have a job, nigga, but if you fix something for these women, I know this personally. Y'all may not agree with me, but I know this personally. You fix something for these women, or you make these women, they will motherfucking change your life every goddamn night. They will make you feel like you own this month. They will make you feel like you about to get up and go to work tomorrow, and you know you ain't got no motherfucking job, bro. Any nigga that's listening to me, if you do for your woman for real with no job, she will make you feel like you got a job tomorrow after she get done with you, because you're going to feel like you the goddamn king of this world. I guarantee you, but you got to do for it. And then I'm going to tell you women, long as y'all make that nigga feel like the king for real, I ain't got to worry about shit. He will drop his check off, bro, every trip, I promise you. Niggas don't mind tricking on their woman. They don't. You can't laugh at a nigga who spend all his money on his woman. It's just impossible. It's impossible. So
And I'm gonna say this too for the women. Stop being nasty for everybody. Find that one man that you could just be nasty for. That one man. That one man, okay? Because Lord Jesus, God gonna send him. It's all good. Just that one that you can do all the nasty shit with, okay? You don't gotta go out and be nasty with everybody because everybody don't deserve that nasty shit, okay? Just one.
Just one.
And the men, y'all be prepared and don't be scared and running when it comes. When she comes for you, she come in full force. Don't be scared and break it because you asked for it.
And then if she comes, give her the check. Give her the check when she comes. But it's the loyalty. Us niggas, like our emotion. First off, we ain't allowed to be sad, right? So, nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Niggas be sad if they chick get smashed by another man. We be hurt. I'm gonna mess with this other woman and mess with that. Nigga, if we love you and another man touch you, it ain't enough women for us to get over that. And we can go. I'm telling you now, because we go. Did you suck his dick? What position did he have you in? Did you do it wrong? Did you do it no comment? Like we can go fuck 5 bitches that same day. We find out we still go, man. I know you was fucking this nigga's dick, bro. And we can't show that emotion because we're gonna be some whole ass niggas, right? So I'm telling y'all now, like if y'all do for y'all nigga and show y'all loyalty, the nigga gonna not do nothing because he don't want to lose his woman, bro. He don't, and he don't want no other niggas putting her in no fucking pretzel.
I think you should say depending on the man that you're dealing with, because again, I have seen some women that have been there like that for their men, and they still go out and be fuck niggas. I'm just saying. And
why is that though? What are they doing?
Why does it always have to be something that the woman?
No, I'm saying, what is the man doing? I ain't blaming the woman. I'm saying, what is he? Why is he going out here doing that? Like, it's just no reason at all. Like, he just at home taking care of everything, and he just go out and do something.
Yeah.
So she not sitting. Is she just sitting around? Is she doing her hair? Is she keeping her body together?
She must got the crusty panties. Hello.
No, that's not always true, because there are women that go to work. They pay everything in the damn house. They make sure everybody's straight, and niggas still go and straight the fuck off.
So it might not be giving up the milk every day. Let's not
act like with men don't just do the shit just because it's in their nature either.
Okay, it is. You were right. We do deserve more than one woman. That's a fact.
See, and there you go. But you deserve more than one woman.
Because first off, you have to look at it statistically, mama. Look at it statistically.
No, see, there now you was on a good path. Now you just
he went to Africa on us, Blonde. He went to Africa on us.
Girl, he didn't get. You can flip real quick.
No, listen. Okay. Every man don't deserve more than one woman. Every man that's able to take care of more women deserve more than one woman. I would say that. So
that's going into you dealing with a woman that don't want a man to have more than one woman, no matter what you doing. Look, I don't care what you doing. I don't have to accept that.
Okay, you're right. But let me give you this though, Ms. Londa. And I'm using this as an analogy. Everybody that's listening, this is an analogy. Ms. Londa, my woman, Queen Lo, my woman. Ms. Londa just said earlier in the motherfucking show, she don't cook. Queen Lo cooks. I got me 2 wives. I got one that's gonna cook and I got one that ain't. But this one that ain't, she probably good at washing clothes. So now I got me 2 wives. But guess what? Neither one of them got to work because they bills taken care of. They nails they go to get their hair done. They eat however they want to eat. Everything is taken care of. All Miss Lo got to do is make sure that I eat good. And all Miss Londa got to do is make sure that my shit is washed. All I'm saying is that's the only way a nigga should have more than one woman. The problem is when a woman comes, she don't want to share her man with another woman. But she also don't come with everything that the man wants. So therefore,
this is not build a woman. This is not
build a woman because y'all here for us. Y'all come from our head.
No.
Listen.
First of all, I said I don't cook because number one, I'm single. So I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna grab something that I could just throw in the microwave and eat, or I'm gonna order DoorDash.
But you will cook.
When I get in the mood for a meal.
No, time out.
Yes, when I get in the mood for a meal.
That's why. This is why a nigga gonna go to a female who gonna cook when I text her and say, man, I'm hungry as fuck. And she's like, I got you, baby. I'll be back, baby. I gotta go get the milk.
Okay.
Now you mad because you wondering where the fuck I'm at. And now I ain't shit.
All over a bowl of cereal or some grits.
It ain't no bowl of shit. And that's it. Because when I told you I was hungry, you brought me a bowl of Fruit Loops. First off, ain't nothing fruity about me, sweetie.
Oh,
Secondly,
get your ass out of here. Get out of here.
Secondly, Miss Tina down the street just told me she finna cook me some fried chicken, vegetables, and shit, nigga. I'm finna go eat. And then I'm probably finna eat some more when I'm done eating. So I'll see you later. I'm just saying, this is why. Like, so at the end of the day, now I'm a nothing ass nigga because Miss Tina rather treat me like a goddamn king. And Miss Londa told me I get a bowl of cereal. She fed my ass. And now I love Miss Londa because I got to
Well, you could have went in there and cooked yourself.
I don't. You are mine. I ain't cooking shit. When do I tell you to go? Do I tell you go paint your own nails? No, I give you the money to go get your nails painted. Do I tell you to go do your own hair? No, I give you the money to go get your hair done. When I say I'm hungry, I don't want no fucking Fruit Loops.
So basically what you're saying is, if you don't want me to have multiple women, you need to be that one woman that can fulfill all those needs in one package.
In the discussion.
It depends on if it fits in with my career, though.
Your career ain't shit because I'm taking care of you.
You gonna tell me my career ain't shit because you're taking care of me, though? See, that's where you got it messed up. You can't tell me something that I want to do, that I like, that I'm passionate about ain't shit because you taking care of me.
I think that was the wrong terminology.
I don't need you nigga type shit come in, and then that's when y'all get mad.
I think that's the wrong. I used this wrong terminology, but I meant what I meant. I meant what I meant, but I used the wrong terminology. So what I'm saying is, if you have a man, you shouldn't have to worry about anything. Anything that you do, your career is an extracurricular career. It is not a career that you have to have. You only want to be a lawyer because you want to be a lawyer, not because your life is fucked up and you got to figure out how to get a good career to take care of yourself. You ain't got to worry about that because you good, mama. Everything is good. Everything is good. We married. Every fucking thing is good. You ain't got to worry about a thing. So if you want to be a fucking chef, that's because you want to be a chef. Not because you got to be. So that's what I mean. I didn't mean your career ain't shit, like you don't mean nothing. You can't do nothing. What I'm saying is anything that you feel you have to do, you shouldn't have to do if you got a real man that you are loyal to. You shouldn't have to be a lawyer. You should want to be a lawyer. You see what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to podcast. You should want to podcast. So when I say your career ain't shit, I don't mean your podcasting career ain't shit. I just mean, hey, if you don't podcast, guess what? You still good, baby. If you don't go be a lawyer, guess what? You still good. Because you ain't that's what you want to do, my nigga. You straight. So and a lot of females, I don't know, man. A lot of niggas, excuse me, a lot of men, they don't come at females like that. You know, they don't let them know that they really gonna be secure them or protect them. And then a lot of females, they dads from systematic depression wasn't there, maybe died from some bullshit, you know, or so when they see a nigga, they don't even know how a nigga's supposed to treat them. So if you do something nice to me, I think you fuck with me, not knowing that you're really in my head. Like you got me thinking of, so that way I can come put these bricks in your closet. You feel me? And I ain't trying to hate on my guys, man. I'm just telling the truth. Like a lot of females out here, they got to understand the power they got because we'll stop using y'all to put bricks in y'all closet and we'll start respecting y'all, all of y'all, grandmas, aunties, sisters, you know, nieces. Everybody will get some respect. And then once y'all get the respect, now we got to change. Now when I start looking at the drug dealer, I'm not looking at the drug dealer picking up all the hoes, right? I'm looking at the drug dealer who take care of his grandma's house. So when I fucking come up and become a drug dealer, I got to take care of my grandma's house. We changed the narrative, but it starts with y'all. And that's why I blame the black woman. That's me. I could be wrong, though. I got a GED.
I don't think so explain when you say it starts with us. Explain that.
Again, like I said, when y'all see the nigga out here doing what he do, make sure that he doing what he's supposed to do while he doing it. See, you're not supposed to sell drugs because you want to flex on the community and your people. You sell drugs because you fucking hungry and you want to get out of this position. Niggas sell drugs just so they can come back to the hood and look good.
I honestly would rather for him to go work a temporary job or a restaurant job versus
some of all that.
I don't want what you do follows you. So if I don't want that following me to my doorstep, I don't want my door getting kicked in behind you and your drugs. And I'm gonna let you know flat out, if you got drugs in my shit and they kick my door in, they ain't mine. I'm just saying.
I get it. So that's not the type of dude that you're gonna be following. But what I'm saying is a lot of this, this is what we get. This is what we get. This is the only thing that we got right now.
Flat out, them not mad.
Right? She like, keep going. Listen, this is all we got. We get I flip bricks or my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. That's all we got, my nigga. I mean, don't get it twisted.
That's not all we got, because you can work jobs. I
No,
mean,
no, no. I'm not
it's just
saying that you
that
can't.
they want that that glamorous life, that fast, the fast money. All of that, really, when you think about it, is it really worth the risk that you got to take and
No,
go
no.
to even have it?
I think that what they're not understanding is they don't, because we wasn't taught credit, they don't understand what these people are doing, right? So if I want to, I can go get me a stack of $100,000 right now and get on this bitch and say, man, y'all want to make money, nigga, la la la. Just go to Amazon, order me some money. Y'all want to make money? How follow boom, man? I show you, just send me 50. I say y'all to get 500. Send me 200. I say y'all to get 2,000. While showing you a whole bunch of fake money, then you send me the real money and I keep it. Now you out of money. If I get 20 people to send me 200,000, if I get 20 people to send me $200, what's that? 20,000? Somewhere around there, 12,000, 10,000, something. I don't know. It's a lot of money.
That's
So
enough to do what you need to do.
You hear me? So all I gotta do is flex, make you think I got it, which is what they all do. Because why? All right, she broke. I thought she had a whole bunch of money. When I seen that video, they was in Ferraris and Benzes, switching both lanes with the top down, screaming out money in the thing. Now these niggas is bankrupt. How? Oh, because you go bankrupt, you can't pay your credit back.
It's like a magic trick. The eyes gonna believe what they gonna believe. The hands is faster. They ain't watching how the hands is moving. They just watching what they see. And I'm gonna have to agree with that, because that's how a lot of us get back to, I said, brainwash.
And that's
brainwash with the magic trick. I prefer a smart hustler with a growth mindset. Okay, whether you work that job or whether you go hustle people or whatever the case may be, but you got a good reason for behind what you're doing, and it's not something that you pretend to that you want to continue for the rest of your life. You're not going to be 50 and 60 years old still hustling people. You know what I'm saying? To make your money, you'll get to the what am I calling it? It's a point you're trying to get to. Okay, you here, but you're trying to get here. Now you got here. Now you want to continue to do the same thing, to thinking that's going to continue to work. No, I'd rather you do what you're going to do and go ahead and keep it moving. I support that. Respectfully, I support that. So I got your back.
So you saying if you are selling some type of
bricks pop up in the closet and they come, don't neither one of us know whose it is, okay? We don't know how that got in there.
But are we working?
Whoever name on that least gonna end up being the one to take the fall.
That's true.
Not if they smart. I don't care what you say.
Was there when you moved in?
The business out there, but I've been through it.
She said, I know something. She said, I know something. I know something.
Yeah.
So are you saying, like, if you're gonna be selling drugs, sell drugs so we can build towards something, not sell drugs to be the dope man? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Amen. That's
temporary. It's like a tip job.
Amen.
It's a tip job.
We just
I don't want to see 5 to 9 years later we still doing the same shit. Okay, baby, what's going on? What's going on? We still ain't made it to that quota yet. Like, no.
So yes,
that's pineapples, nigga. When we weren't ready. Straight up. Because now it's like you didn't try to. Now you finesse the people. Now you didn't finesse me too. Boom. We ain't doing that.
Right.
I understand, because me personally, I can't go work for the white man. I'm sorry. I can't see myself doing that. When I'm looking at my people, when I say my people, the people that share the same skin color as me, I don't care who you is, you share the same skin color as me, you my people. I'd rather go help you with your job or situation and let's build that from there. Versus me going to go work this 9 to 5. What did he say?
You gotta read it, boom.
Everything is about working together. He can cook too. That's true. Let me
drop the link. Is that where they at on Instagram?
So I'm sharing your page to my page. I'm sharing it, so it's on my page, I guess. But I thought the comments would come up on yours since I'm sharing your stream. I guess it's only coming up on mine.
I don't know why it's not showing in StreamYard, but I'm about to
try. I don't know how to do that either. Can somebody click my page in there too as well? but I'm just saying, like we gotta build from somewhere. We gotta build from somewhere.
He said, "We are our own worst enemy. They pacified our women because that's who they feared. We lost their respect when we were conquered." So he's talking about us as men. I guess we lost the women's respect when we got conquered as slaves. I guess that's what he feels.
And see, that's the thing. I don't claim that. I don't claim that slavery because number one, my people was always creators. They created a lot of stuff that we use now today. Now, what I will say is that they got raided. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's safe to say that they got raided. Okay, they were never no slave. Our people was inventors. They created everything that we use today. The white folks didn't create none of this shit that we using, but what they did was they stole the blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they stole the blueprint, they still could never go back and remake what the original creator created. And that's just period. No, I ain't claiming no slavery, baby. No.
No slavery. You motherfuckers raided us. We was chilling. You motherfuckers raided us. We weren't ready. We been ready.
Chilling. Big Mama them made all that them greens and cornbread and beans and motherfucking fried chicken. Grandpa drinking Kool-Aid and shit. Them motherfuckers came through and raided our shit and took said it was theirs. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no slaves.
Shamika says everything is about working together. He can cook too. Listen, okay.
And that's what I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like, where the career that I have right now is very, very, very right now time consuming. I don't have time to really cook. You know what? I honestly barely even eat a whole damn meal. I might eat some chips and a damn bag of muffins and drink a Pepsi.
But you wouldn't do that.
The only time I want my man cooking for me is if I'm sick. If I'm sick, okay, yeah, this just me personally. No shade to nobody. It's just me personally. Only time I want his ass in there cooking for me is if I'm sick. Other than that, sit your ass down. I got this. Because I take pride in that. I like
for a man to cook for me too sometimes. And I mean, I might go in there and whip up some here and there, but then there's going to be days where we just going to be whatever.
Look, I just got done cooking. All right. So
what you make?
I made some potatoes and onions. I was gonna make some baked chicken, but my mom.
Oh, you made smothered potatoes?
Yeah, I fucking
right.
Listen, my grandma plugged me.
See what I'm talking about?
But listen though, this the thing though. Again, this the thing because my grandma told me, you know what I'm saying, I shouldn't have to worry about a woman doing anything for me, right? I should be able to do it for myself, everything. And I used to hate her for that because I'm like, let me play the fucking game. Nah, nigga, wash the socks, wash the drawers. I do all that shit in the sink, right? So I understand now if the lights go out, I know how to wash my clothes. A lot of people don't, right? But I was pissed when I was doing that shit back then. But anyways, so you feel me? But so what I will say though, man, is that a man cooking in the kitchen, I don't want to do the tit for tat thing, right? So what I will say is if I'm at home and my woman is working, I don't expect you to come home and cook. You feel me? And even if I'm working, I don't expect you to come home and take out the trash. Even if I'm working, if you don't got no job and I work, I'm still gonna come home and take out the trash. And I don't even look at it as a man thing. I just don't want my woman walking with no fucking trash in her hand. I'll do it myself if that's the case, or one of the kids gonna do it, right? But as far as cooking goes, I think that was just an analogy being used. I don't think that cooking is the man. Because somebody can't cook don't mean that you don't love them. I might love the fuck out of a woman that she burned every fucking thing she cooked. God damn.
How you burn the cereal? No,
you hear me? How you burn the cereal? Like, but at the same goddamn time, she the sweetest person ever. She most respectful. She loyal. I ain't got to worry about her talking to nobody. So you can let certain things slide. I'm not saying that it's mandatory that a woman know how to cook. I'm just using that as an analogy, and especially in a poly relationship analogy where a man has more than one woman. 9 times out of 10, he only has more than one woman because each one of them women do something excellent in a position that everybody else don't. One cook, one clean, one work. I don't fucking know.
Listen,
so when you got a woman that do all or like you said is lacking in one area, do you still want to cheat?
No, you won't cheat unless it's a nagging situation, right? So if I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, listen, I understand that you work. You only work because you got to. Cool. That's what you want. You got a job. I got it. Okay. You don't cook. You don't like to cook. That's cool. That's cool. But what I really, really do need from you is maybe I need my foot massaged every night. I got a bad ankle. I need you to massage my foot. Now, my ankle's cool. Shout out to me. But I'm just saying I'm using this on the general. I got a bad ankle. So
this is an each one teach one situation. I don't give a damn if men, if y'all find a lady and y'all really like her, you love her and all that, and she burning up shit, let her know respectfully that she burning up shit. Find her a cookbook. Give her some instructions or something.
If she burning up shit, do he gotta let her know that she don't see the smoke?
No.
I'm saying, don't sit there and eat it. Still eat the shit like it's all good. No, let her know, baby. I appreciate you doing it. but I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like it. But now that I don't like it, I want to help you. I'm gonna give you the tools to make this shit better.
Yeah,
Don't fake the funk. Don't
communication.
fuck with
I
people, please.
think
Don't fuck with people.
communication is like one of the number one problems in relationships. Like people don't know how to communicate to one another. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like learn how to communicate with one
Yeah,
another.
that's true. Cause like, look, from a female perspective, that nigga ain't hitting it right. Look, let me stop you right now in the middle of you hitting it too hard that way. You need to move over that way and do a couple pumps
You hitting them
in the
corners too
square.
motherfucking hard, nigga.
I ain't finna fuck mom with your ass, nigga. Nah, I don't like this shit. You ain't making me come. Hold on. Couple pumps in the swirl or something. Don't just keep stabbing. Each one, teach one. You know, for real. We don't need multiple people when, like you said, Yolanda, that one person can be able to do that. Okay, each one teach one. I don't like that you did this, but I love the fuck out of you. Don't take this wrong way, baby. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta fix this.
You gotta
'Cause I
be on
really
both
want to
sides
fix
too. Like she said, you gotta show me how to hit it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show you how to cook. We
There
gotta
you
work
go.
together at the same time. But if we can't do that because I gotta argue with if I say, look, baby, you know you burned the food, right? And instead of you saying, yeah, I know I need to learn how to cook, and we try and figure it out, your response is, well, everybody else like it. I ain't ever had nobody else say no problem. Now we about to be, yes, you probably
Yeah,
gonna find
being
me down the street
defensive.
at Tina's house. You
She
probably
gotta go.
you see what I'm saying?
She gotta
Hey,
go.
if I burn something, you tell me I'ma laugh because I already know I did the shit. So I'ma laugh.
Now that shit, you probably did it on purpose.
Fucking
No,
with
I'm
Miss
just
Londa,
saying,
see,
if I
I ain't gonna
know,
lie,
because
fucking with
I
Miss
already
Londa.
know. I'm already knowing it. And I'm just, when you said, then I'm just like, yeah, you right. That shit was nasty. Like,
Right. But you ain't gonna give a fuck. You and then you gonna be the person to know that you could have did better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Know that you could have did better. And then be mad as fuck because the nigga down at Tina's house eating fried chicken. That's what I'm saying.
if I mess up some food, nah, you ain't got to go down to Tina's house. I'm going to be like, hey, you want to just order out?
Or to take out.
Oh, my God.
She got me in tears, man.
Your mama gonna say, at least you getting fed. Order
So
some
order Chinese food.
chicken.
Somebody said people in relationships married, living together have talk about the arrangement in the home, cooking, cleaning, paying bills, dealing with kids.
People in relationships, married, living together, talk about having arrangements in the home, cooking, cleaning, paying bills, and dealing with kids. Okay, I'm trying to decipher that, Miss Nut Peanut.
Yeah.
I kind of understand, huh?
You ain't pull it back
Yeah,
up?
you can. I'm trying to. The people in relationships, married or living with kids, basically together, have talked about the arrangement in the. Okay, so basically, what she's saying is when people are together, this is what I'm getting. I guess when people are together, I guess they talk about how they're going to, do the payment, who gonna pay this, who gonna cook, who gonna. I guess they got the arranged.
We assume that that's the case. We assume that.
Some of us just jump in, nigga, like shit. You like me, I like you. Let's move.
No, it's like you said, one person could be making more than the other. So then y'all need to sit down and y'all need to figure out the bills. Okay, if I'm making the most, then okay, I'm probably take the biggest part. Maybe the rent. Maybe you hit the light, you hit the cable, you hit the utilities. You feel me?
You better not kick me when I'm doing that. Don't hit me with the nigga. I pay the most, because then here we go.
But
And that's what
this goes back to picking who you deal with. You got to know who you're dealing with, because those type of things to me is just childish ways of thinking. Like, who's gonna sit around and be like, bitch, I paid a motherfucking rent. The rent is $1,600. You pay $40 on a cable bill, nigga. Like, all of that shit is childish. It's
man,
childish.
you'll be surprised.
Those are small-minded people, small-minded
But see, the
individuals.
thing is, when we was having a conversation the other day, again, Miss Lund, I think you was on there when Lamar was talking about the 5%. Was you on there? Well, whatever. Okay, listen, we was talking about 5% of people. We broke it down, 14 million black people. 5% of that is 700. So when I 700,000, all right. So 700,000 black people, women and men. That's a lot of people, right? That's only 5% though. So when I say 5%, it's like it's 5% of people who gonna think like you. But it's still out of 14 million, that's still 13.3 million people who like, nigga, fuck you. I pay the bills. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? So it's 700,000. That's still a lot. So he's gonna probably talk to a couple people. They gonna feel the same way. But I'm telling you now, it's a lot more. That's like, nigga, fuck you. I make the most money. I control this. And a lot of women, they love that power. They love it because they really.
Boom. Men too. Don't you do that.
That's what we supposed to do. That's the
No,
difference.
see, this is where it be going wrong with you, Boom. It be a double standard.
Men
are supposed to do that. No, you're not.
No. Respectfully decline
This
that
what
one
I want
right
y'all to do. This is what I want y'all to do. This is what I want y'all to do from now on. When y'all hear something in this motherfucking house, in your house, while y'all later with y'all men, I want y'all to go and grab y'all strap and come downstairs while the niggas sit upstairs with the kids.
They will do. Now, if I go grab my strap, he better be right there next to me.
No.
Hold on.
What you mean?
Listen, you gotta come up to that motherfucker. You feel me?
Get out the camera, we on Instagram. There you go. Shut me down quick as hell. No, listen. Ain't
Did you just duck
I'm gonna lay next to a nigga and hear a loud noise and I'm gonna get up? No. You gonna get up. You gonna tell me, baby, go get in that closet. You gonna get up.
But you sitting here talking about, you sitting here saying to me, you pay the rent. You pay the most. Now, again, you just said earlier you ain't gonna do that because that's childish. But we talking in general, the ones who are. They sitting here telling me that they pay the most motherfucking rent, so they really got to say so. Or they pay the most in this, they make the most money, so they really got to say so, which is cool. You're right. Okay, you got to say so. You make the most. You make sure we good. All right. And when we hear that window break downstairs, you grab the strap and you walk your ass down there because I'm gonna go up here with the kids and I'm gonna tell the kids it's gonna be all right while you down there handling that. That's teamwork, my nigga. You got this. Don't expect me to all of a sudden. Don't expect me to all of a sudden boss up and be the powerful nigga that I'm supposed to be when you told me I can't be because we equal. So open the door for me now and get the fuck up.
I don't want to excuse the fact that when you pulled that strap, she just ducked on the camera like that.
You're trying to get me canceled, the fuck?
I mean,
no. Fuck that. If I'm grabbing we both grabbing the strap, the kids better grab that strap too. We ain't going. Fuck you talking about. No.
So everybody gangsters in the house.
You better. But fuck, I've been teaching y'all all the time.
Hey, you let your kids hold the gun? Hell yeah, let my kids hold the gun.
They don't know they shouldn't have came fucking with that house at all. The baby in the diaper got a little Uzi. What you
a little 22 on you, huh? He gonna put a little 22 out of it.
Pew, everybody doing that. For real. Now ain't no big ass little use in that situation. Shitting me, big head. Nope.
So you have to talk about how and or who going to do what, working or not, who's doing the cooking, who's doing the cleaning, regardless who makes what. I'm just saying, got to discuss things to have a clear understanding. Yeah, that's where communication comes in.
Definitely communication right there. Yeah, that's having the key to building that strong foundation as well. You know,
but do motherfuckers know how to have real communication?
You know what, Boom? I see. I got to send you my list of requirements. You forgot.
Listen, but they ain't came to me. Hey, listen, I done it before. I ain't had no issues, so I ain't know that it was gonna be.
Hey, you win the last YouTube and got so sensitive.
Yeah,
literally, like that's why I say I'm gonna start doing Twitch and Patreon because you could just be free. You know what I'm saying?
It was a toy, everybody. It was a toy.
It definitely was a squirt gun.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that was a super soaker.
Mm-hmm. You ain't see the water dripping. They better not be being sensitive. And I
was trying to make a point. Listen, my son's birthday was yesterday. You know, we was playing with toys and shit. But I was just trying to make a point that, you know, if y'all somebody come in the house, y'all expect us to be that dude. So expect us to be that dude at all times. Don't subject it to when certain shit is happening. Don't want me to be that dude when the tire is flat, but when the tire ain't flat, I gotta sit in the passenger seat. Like, don't do me like that. That's all I'm saying. Like, let me drive, and then when the tire flat, I'm gonna get out and fix it. And all you gotta do is be a princess and sit there and be pretty. I got you. I'm secure.
I hate driving, so you want me right there. I swear to God. Look, y'all, I got a whole vehicle. Ask me when the last time I drove it. It's been over a year.
You ain't drove in a year?
I ain't drove it in a year. I
Why?
get in lifts.
Why?
I don't like driving. My anxiety too high. I got road rage, all types of shit.
You know what? That shit makes
How
total
much do you
sense.
rent about a day?
Look at her. She like, put that bitch on Turo, make some money off of it.
How much you rent about a day?
Shit, my cousin got it. I threw them keys to her like, bam, but it is what it is.
Said bye, Bookie.
You were supposed to not to hate on your cousin, man, but you're supposed to throw that bitch on Turo and make you some money off of it. You ain't gonna drive it, you might as well make it pay for you. You feel me? You could throw it on the app, look up Turo, throw that bitch on the app. Motherfuckers will pay $25, $30, whatever, $50 a day, however you want to do it, $100 a day.
Look, he finna have me get off here like,
no, dead ass, check it out.
look, cuz you sleep. Hey, bring that car back.
And I just say this. This is the only thing I'm gonna say to you. This is the only thing I'm gonna say to you. You need full coverage insurance, and you want to have gap insurance, and that's it. Once you go look at your both of them and throw your car on there, bro.
Insurance card quick as hell.
Hey, and then that way it's covered for whoever doing
it. The internet, they ought to quit playing because they putting out stuff that's misleading our kids. They got this. What's that man? Lil Uzi. No, it ain't Lil Uzi. What's his name?
Lucifer.
He pregnant as hell on the thing, y'all.
Oh, Lil Nas.
Lil Nas,
yeah.
Hell, that's y'all can put that shit out and ain't nobody
That's
saying.
where it goes weird. That's the shit you should be talking about. Boom, you worried about Sexy Red talking about the color of her butt. That's what you should be talking about.
I heard somebody laughing. That man on there pregnant as hell, and people sharing it all over everywhere. So that's
like men
and they ain't shut him down.
Babies.
I'm not allowed to speak on that, right?
Pineapple, we weren't ready.
I ain't allowed to speak on that as a man. It's art. That's too sensitive. I ain't allowed to speak on Lil Nas X and what he do. Only thing I can say is all that devil shit that he is pushing ain't cool. All that mocking Jesus shit, that shit ain't cool. But also with the rappers who mock Jesus and shit, that's not cool too. But the problem with as a man and speaking on that side is not only do we start to automatically sound like haters because of how they push it off, but then it's like we become homo or homophobic or whatever the fuck it is. Like soon as we speak on it, so I just stay away from it. I'm like, look, if you're gonna push some bull, if you're gonna be gay, do your thing. I don't get mad at crackheads. I don't hang around them either. So whoever doing whatever they doing, y'all do it. I ain't gonna speak on it. But what I will say is there is no crackhead music out here talking about I smoke crack every day. But there is a lot of junkie music with these motherfuckers sipping lean and popping pills. But I haven't heard no crackhead go platinum. Now maybe Whitney Houston, but
it ain't so.
But see what they want. They don't be singing about crack, and if they do, they call it weed. You see what I'm saying?
No, it's the new crack. I'm off the perky, the yerky, that shit.
It's cool to be a junkie, but still, even listen. You done heard rappers talk about being off perk, lean, codeine, weed, even powder. They be talking about it, right? But you never heard nobody rap about how they smoke crack.
About being a crackhead.
You never heard it.
Kids' room, stealing their DVD to go sell it.
You never heard it. You never heard it. That's what I'm saying. So I'm just like, look, man, I don't speak on nobody's bullshit. The only difference between crackheads and everybody else is they not pushing that shit on everybody else. They just trying to get high. Everybody else pushing their bullshit agenda on everybody else, and that's the bullshit I'm saying. So I think that we have to figure out how to push more of the I'm gonna be for my man, I'm gonna be for my woman over the fuck nigga free, fuck these hoes.
So let me ask you, how much do you know about the industry though? Like, cause here's the thing, cause I think back to a discussion we was having when I first told you I was getting into TV, right? And I was arguing with y'all like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was saying, Yolanda, you will see when I'm with this, what I'm trying to push. Y'all was like, nah, this is what they want. And I'm seeing that now, though. Like, I can't really just say, hey, this is what I want to push. This is positive, and people going to latch to it. You got to put a little drama on it in order for anybody to catch anybody's attention.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you ask me what do I know about the industry, I can tell you right now I don't know much because I've never been a part of it, right? So I can't give you a from my clear eyes, what it is like to be a part of the industry. Only thing I can tell you is from what I've heard from a lot of people that's been a part of the industry, and then from a lot of people who actually did research on what the industry is about. And what I will say to you is, number one, it is ran by a group of people that we don't want to say names, because if you say their names, you will be canceled, right? But I'm pretty sure we understand if we go look at a Kyrie Irving situation, or we go look at, something like that, then we'll understand who really in control, right? And then you got to understand what drama is being pushed. You feel me? So the drama that I see all the time always got to do with some black people. And it don't even matter if they gay or straight. You're gonna see some gay shit push, it's gonna be some black people. You're gonna see some hood shit push, it's gonna be some black people. Whatever it's gonna be some black people, because we the only ones that's with it, I guess, right? Which is a lie, but that's what pushes. Now, when you come in and you bring your black ass in here and you try and push something positive, nigga, you going against the motherfucking grain. And I told you before, your speech don't matter. So now you coming in here telling me what you trying to. I don't give a fuck what you're trying to do. I'm trying to do this. And if you ain't trying to do this, then you go back to whatever it is you're doing, because you ain't doing it here. That's how the industry go. And from my understandings, it is some things that you got to do, like humiliation or sacrifice. It's like you don't have to do all of them, but it comes with a cost. So if you don't want to, i.e. show your appreciation by sacrificing somebody, then you may need to, in my case, wear a dress. In your case, get on camera and act like a mad black bitch. You feel me? This is what you get. You feel me? And then when you start crying about it, you really gonna show what we've been trying to preach to the people anyways. I'm mad black bitch. You see what I'm saying? So this is what they want. So I'm telling you, what you're getting into, you're gonna have to find you a way in to where somebody gives you full 100% control before you sign them papers.
So I'm not signing no papers, and I'm not trying to go full industry. I'm trying to stay underground.
That's good. Now with that, you just that's when you have to do foot to work. So what the industry gonna do, because they are so popular and they have money, and they friend, my friend is Southwest Airlines, so I can get you a free plane ticket. That's nothing. My homeboy own that shit, right? So if you ain't like that, then you gotta get pedal to the motherfucking metal, feet to pavement. You feel me? And you got to get all them people who ain't trying to hear all that shit that's on TV all day. Because again, it's 700,000. That's not trying to hear all that shit. And they out there, but you got to find them, because the industry is not about to find them for you. They trying to get to them 13 million to get them motherfuckers to buy every fucking pair of Jordans they can buy and not buy no land. You could take them same pair of Jordans and buy you a LLC and get you a motherfucking business under that, and then buy them Jordans under your business name, then write them Jordans off as a tax write-off and get money for wearing Jordans. But they not going to tell you that, because they want you to stay down. So trust me.
That goes back to figuring out your target audience.
You gotta get better than that.
And like you said with the industry, I was just saying this to my friend the other day. Like, did you notice that all the celebrities that got some type of beef or disagreement going on, they're all black? They are all black. They exposing each other and all this stuff. They're all black people.
I ain't seen the Taylor Swift and Britney Spears beef. Mm-hmm. I ain't seen motherfucking Kid Rock and only white beef I seen recently was Eminem and MGK.
I was just gonna say that. Yep, and that's been some years ago already. Yep. That's
I don't see Drew Carey and Seinfeld bringing up
all bullshit. But that's what they repping. They repping hip hop.
I mean, you got that still bring attention to us, right? Because now when you start looking at hip hop, you see who he rap with, they was rapping with niggas. Now all of a sudden these niggas influence the white people. Let's get those white guys out of there.
That's. I think we should say that for another topic, because that's real interesting, right there.
Yeah, because it ain't even just the hip hop that's beefing. It's YouTube people beefing too.
And I don't see it being white. I don't see that girl Bobby. She came and took that boy's hold, that DeMarco boy, that was doing them like awkward interviews where he'd just be saying weird shit to people during the interview.
You talking about Funny Marco?
Funny Marco, okay. And then you know the white girl Bobby, right?
Who is she?
Okay, so she knew, but she just came in the game. She got an interview instantly from Drake. I think he ain't dropping though for some bullshit. Then she got an interview with Yachty. She got a whole bunch of interview with all these big name black people, right? That did not go holler at Marco until later on, but she took his whole swag, and just jumped in the game and instantly got these niggas. She ain't start from the bottom.
Are you serious?
Go look her up. Her name Bobby something.
So and you saying she run her show kind of how Funny Marco do?
Man, ask dumbass questions. What you drinking? Why you like drinking that? Why you wear your hat like that?
Pulling hamburgers out his jacket and all that.
Only thing she is a little bit more elegant because you know them, but her couch is a little bit more newer, I guess. You know, he trying to give off he trying to reach a certain audience, and
so with Funny Marco, he's trying to give off a hobo type of
correct. With her, she not giving off the hobo vibe. She giving off, but she's still asking the same type of questions, and the interviews are still awkward. She got an interview with Offset where he actually ended up checking her through the show because she was trying to pull that shit with him, and so he kind of like reversed it on her. So that was a major one, but I think the Drake one was really gonna be major, but he made her pull it for some odd reason. I don't know, it was something crazy to why he ain't wanted to release. But the one with Lil Yachty, the one with Offset is for sure out, and they definitely was on at her neck being funny because of the way she came out. But she stole Marco's whole swag and got way bigger people, and it's like how. Because the industry, right? You can do the same exact thing as this person, but we in control. We decide who the fuck get what. Because guess what? Drake's manager is my cousin. You feel me? Not Marco's cousin. So Marco gonna have to work from the bottom. And if we over here not pushing this shit, fuck it, just play Marco's shit for 5 seconds. Just play it. Fuck it. Just cause we ain't got no nigga, just play his shit for 5 seconds. And any other nigga that you see when you scrolling YouTube, just click on that shit, play it for 5 seconds, and then go about your day. I promise you they'll be better. You'll be there supporting them, and it'll be different, bro. Just help these motherfuckers out because they giving they people the chance. And they making us work as hard as we can. And we still got to go through humiliation. Marco's biggest show, I think, was when G Herbo and them came on there and disrespected him. Threw cups at him, broke his Rolex and shit like that. That was his biggest episode.
And why would they even do that to him, though? Like, what was the point?
Exposure.
But I'm saying, why would you want to do that to
you gotta be humiliated. People? You got to be humiliated. If you want to verse, you have to be humiliated. You have to be humiliated, or you have to give up a part of your moral, part of your soul. You have to. That's it.
I agree with what you said. I disagree with what they're doing, but I agree with what you're saying because I found that to be true. Being a content creator on Facebook, when I was speaking the truth and saying real shit that matters, nobody was liking, nobody was engaging, nobody was commenting or doing none of that. When I started posting dumb shit, I seen all the followers laughing. They leaving comments, they leaving reactions and all that. So I'm like, this what the hell I gotta do to? It's stupid, but if that's the route you're taking, then that's the route you gotta take.
I would say just think about. I would say they would have the people who's gonna take that route. They would just think about the end all be all, right? So you gotta think about when we turn on the Super Bowl, we might hear some LL Cool J shit. Oh, that used to be my song. Mama said knock you out, whatever the fucking case. He ain't getting a dime from that shit. Think about it. He not even getting paid because his shit is sold. So think about how they done played this, and we think LL Cool J. You hear him on the show, you hear this dude. He ain't getting nothing from that because he done had to give out his shit, his whatever. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you got to do some other shit, and it be morally. So now, even though I never wear a dress again in another movie, they still gonna bring up that dress I wore in 1999.
So boom, that takes me back to what I was trying to tell you yesterday when you was talking about the whole sexy red and all of that. I feel like a lot of these, they do this because they know that's what it takes to get them on.
And that's the problem.
Out there.
But the problem, the reason that they do this, again, Eric Gardner selling cigarettes, I believe it was him, right? We doing this shit because ain't nobody about to help us feed our families. So if I go sell a cigarette, it's probably because I'm trying to feed my kids. And I'm not saying he was. I don't know what he was doing. Same dude with the DVDs when he got killed by the police for selling DVDs. But then we know Philandro, right? He was just coming home from school, from leaving school. You feel me? And he has to die. So it's like you have to look at the humiliation that everybody has to go through to get this spotlight. The only way we will let you in and let you be around us is if we can say, yeah, we fucked your bitch in the back, and if you don't do what we say, we'll release those pictures. And then if you look at the whole, and I'm sorry, I did lead the Eric Gardner situation, but the reason I said that is because people who sell their souls to get in those positions, our families are not backing us, right? we have no choice but to sell a cigarette or a DVD. But if we a community, then I'm not worried about being in your funky ass movie because I know my auntie Londa got me. I know my auntie Lo got me. I know my uncle Boom got me. I know my mama got me. I know my dad got me. I know my sister got me. And we all got each other. I don't need to get in your funky ass. But them niggas who go up there and they sell their soul is because they probably was the ones who was get a job, nigga. You nigga, you crying. Stop acting like a bitch.
Yep,
or is it because they just want it fast? Because
why do you want it fast though? Why do you want it fast? Because somebody around you is forcing you to be something that you. What do you want fast? You want they shit? You want Gucci? You won't sit here and tell me. You won't sit here and call a nigga a faggot. Excuse my language to whoever watching. These niggas are sitting here and call a nigga a fag, and then not realize the designer mans, the dames that they wearing is gay. You want the designer of a nigga that's gay. But you're going to sit here and say you would never smoke a blunt with a gay nigga. That doesn't even make sense to me. You would spend all your goddamn money on this nigga. But you won't even say hi to this nigga because he gay.
But so listen. So like take somebody, right, who has something and they want to kind of like bring, help their people, right? Bring their people in. But because you ain't got the numbers or because you ain't put a price on it, they look at it like it ain't nothing. But then they go over here and they sell their soul to get to where they want. To get there quicker.
What is it that you want?
The money, the fame. Like they just
and you only want that because the people that's around you, it has to bring you down, right? You like, fuck it, I'm gonna get the fuck out the hood. Everybody gonna love me. What if everybody already loves you? That's what I'm saying. What if we in the hood are people we know nobody else loves us outside of us? And we hate each other. So that's crazy. But nobody else loves us outside of us.
But that's what I'm trying to say to you. But when you get somebody that can show you that love and want to say, hey, this is what I got, this is what we can do, but we got to work together. But you don't want to do that because you want it right now.
But that's because ain't nobody, because when you looking at the whole situation, Londa, it's not the support. If the only support system is me and you telling me over here, all I got to do is wear a dress and get $4 million. But over here, if I just work with Miss Londa, maybe I can get to $4 million. They probably going to take that chance over here. But if you're telling me over here, I got Miss Londa, my mama, my grandma, my sister, my auntie, my uncle, my cousin, and we good. And then you trying to give me this, and I know me and my family gonna get here because we solidified, then I'm not gonna get in no dress. A lot of them people who got in dress, a lot of people coming out talking about they coochie pink, they booty hole brown. A lot of ones that's coming out here talking about they selling dope, ain't sold a nickel or nothing. You feel me? Ain't sold shit. But when they can get in that motherfucking limelight because they at the bottom, and somebody come to them and say, okay, I heard your little rap before. Would you be willing to say this? Would you be willing to wear this? I'll give you this. And they looking at it like, damn, okay, so now I can finally show my sister I'm somebody. I can finally show my mama I'm somebody. I can finally show my daddy I'm somebody. They might take that shit. But if these motherfuckers already think I'm somebody, you can't make me feel like I'm nobody by making me do some stupid shit like put a dress on. Because my mama and my daddy ain't gonna appreciate that. My sister ain't gonna appreciate that. My cousin ain't gonna appreciate that. My people ain't gonna appreciate me putting on no dress if we all together. Only reason why they would want me to put on the dress is because they rent due, because they threw it all up at the club last week and they expected me to back them up.
So is it safe to say that you don't want you basically if you got somebody that can back you, you don't want to work for it, but you'll go over here and humiliate yourself, put on a dress?
If you got somebody that you can, if I got a whole family behind me, and I still decide to go over here and put on the dress for $4 billion, that's just because I don't give a fuck about how nobody feel about me when they see me as a black man.
But I'm saying you might not have your whole family, but if you got this person that's got something and they willing to work with you and help you, and like I don't get
you still don't demoralize yourself though, Miss Line. That's all I'm saying. Like, listen, let me ask you a question. And I'm gonna just keep it all the way real with you. And this is about to be very vulgar, so please don't take this as disrespect. You got 3 white men, all of them 60 years plus. They all got a deal on the table for Queens Talk TV. They like, we'll give you $20 million right now. All you got to do is sign this paper. But before you sign this paper, you got to get down on your motherfucking knees and suck all 3 of our dicks right the fuck.
I don't like pink dick.
Time out. You got $20 million. This is you in the contract. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do with Sip and Tuck. You ain't got to ask nobody. You ain't got to say nothing. All you got to do is get on your knees, suck this dick. All 3 of these old ass dicks. And there go your 20. But I'm saying, okay, you saying no. I'm telling you now, there's a lot of people who say yes. And those people who said yes are now walking around talking about my pussy pink, my booty hole brown, and then got our kids singing it. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying Sexy Red. I'm using that as an analogy. I'm not saying Sexy Red has done that. I don't know. I wasn't with her. I don't know what she did to get her deal. She could have just went in there and signed the paper and been straight. You feel me? She ain't had to do none of that I'm talking about. But I'm telling you that to get into certain these levels, these people who control shit, they're not about to just let you get all this money and then think you can change the hood. Why do you think people, the hood don't be changed? We got like how many millionaires? Everybody rap about being a millionaire. We got about 30 niggas who rap about being a millionaire. That's 30 million to the black community. Why is it not better? We know billionaires, Oprah, Jay-Z, Bron James, Beyonce. We know 4 billionaires for sure. So what is going on? Oh, because y'all got control of the money, because y'all tell me what I can and can't do with my money. Y'all tell me where I can sign and where I can put this money at. Come on, think about it. I'm gonna just tell you this and then I'm gonna get off of it, man. We wonder why pastors don't preach about everything and not just the Bible. How come they don't go outside the Bible? Because when you go and get your pastor's degree or whatever it is, certificate or whatever it is, you are bound to preaching out the Bible only. You are not allowed to go outside this Bible. So you got all these people following you and you only allowed to preach the Bible. If you bring up anything else, you're bound to lose your license. So if I get to talking to you about some other books that didn't make the Bible because they took them out and start making my people that's following me think and go look at some other shit that had to go with the Bible and God, I could lose my license because now I'm teaching y'all some more shit that y'all ain't allowed to know. You know why? Because number one, I made the educational system. So my educational system only works to make you work, right? When you think about it and you look at the school system, it's all built for us to learn how to work when we leave out of their shit. We sit in the office for all day, sit behind the desk 8 hours a day. We take a lunch, we take a break, and then we go fuck home. That's what the fuck they do at school. Same fucking scenario. So that's the whole reason for the educational system. So then you think about this religion system, and you see how it's all controlled to keep us mentally controlled. So then you let somebody in, and the freedom that we think is freedom is selling dope, trapping. We think bouncing our ass, being a hoe, is freedom. That's not freedom. That don't do shit but make them more money. Because all they do is put a camera on us while we doing this dumb shit and then sell it. We're never going to, so we have to figure out where we come to each other. We love each other. We say, fuck their videos, fuck their cameras, fuck all they shit they got, because it's all ours anyways. I mean, last time I checked, it's all ours anyways. Lights, peanut butter, shoes, clothes, whatever the fuck you want to talk about, it's all ours anyway. So we got to come to somewhere and just say, fuck them. Not kill them. We don't want to kill nobody. We love, right? You come fuck with us, you know you can die. But we don't want to harm nobody. And if y'all want to come over here and learn our shit, we'll let y'all, because we ain't hating like that. But y'all ain't about to come fuck up nothing. We got Jordan here, not y'all. You see what I'm saying? Or we can create our own new Jordan and then let that whitewash Jordan go. Like, you know what I'm saying? One or the other. Like, but at this point in time, we have to take our shit back. That's the only thing I can think about. And as far as the women go, it definitely starts with y'all, because a nigga is not getting fresh to go to the club for nobody else but y'all, unless he on the other team. I never got dressed and was like, I'm for these niggas finna be like, bro, fly as fuck. I never got dressed and said that to myself. So it has to be y'all to the reason I want to go to work and look good. Or look okay, or look decent. I don't want to walk outside looking bummy, not because of no niggas. I mean, I'm just saying. Think y'all got the power, my nigga. But at the same time, y'all got to use that shit and y'all got to take control the way that y'all supposed to take control. And y'all don't have to say my Gucci pink, my booty hole brown. All y'all got to do is say, nigga, make sure your grandma taken care of. And I guarantee you, y'all grandma's gonna be taken care of. They grandma's gonna be taken care of, and in return, y'all ain't gonna have no choice but to receive those benefits, because niggas is gonna take care of women. Period. Yeah. Take power. Take that shit back.
And that's why I agreed and said, yes, we are the reason for the downfall, because I know that we as women have that power. That's why I'm so big on us having that sistership, you know, and understanding our power and our worth. You know, can't nobody, a man can't come to me and say, oh, what's up, beautiful? What's your name? Can I get your number? No. That's not how this conversation gonna go. Where'd you come from? What's your background? How you get to where you at right now? We're gonna have them type of conversation before a number is passed, and we don't have that right now. And it starts with us women to teach our sisters, the ones that's willing to teach our sisters the same thing, like gain that power back, so we can be that strong woman that man needs, and that man could then do the same thing in return and be that strong king that we need, and it's a strong force to be reckoned with. That's
Man,
period. And
listen,
ain't no way our kids could be out here being misled by anything. You stand for nothing. You stand for
fall for
how does
anything.
it? You fall for anything. Come on
Amen.
now.
Amen.
We got to be the ones to do that. It ain't gonna start with the men respectfully. No, it don't start with them. It start with us. It
Hey,
starts
we
with us.
all we all submit to our women. I don't give a fuck how tough a nigga is, bro. I'm gonna just tell you the fucking truth, dog. Niggas submit to their women. If they know that she's loyal. Now you got some of them old dingy ass niggas, but you gotta read that and understand that a man putting his hands on you ain't love. Unless you do stupid shit. And I still don't mean that a man should put his hands, he should leave. But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. If she come at me with some boiling water, I might knock her out. Might drop her
Those,
ass.
those those are men with core hurts. They had core hurts from childhood that they never got addressed and was
Amen.
never talked about or even moved past from. That's what that is about. Because it don't matter what a woman does or say, it should never get to that point. Like you said, walk away. Like I don't gotta stand here and take this shit from you, bitch. I mean, excuse me, but I don't. I don't have to stand here and take this negative talk from you. A bitch ass nigga, you ain't this. Oh, you feel that way? All right, I'm gone. I don't have to stand there and receive those negative affirmations. And then on the women's perspective, I shouldn't be sitting here telling you that you a bitch ass nigga or you ain't worth this, you ain't worth that. If I feel this way, let's just part ways. Because I don't want to hurt you and I don't want you to hurt me. Because that hurt can go both ways.
They say
But
hurt
why do we
people
want
hurt
to hurt
people.
each other?
Right.
Why do we want to hurt each other? We see white people that have been married for 50, 60 years. 50 to 60 years. You telling me we can't have that same thing? Come on now, what's the problem?
It's Jordan, man. It's the Jordan. You ain't got this. You ain't got that. Our material, we spend so much money. There's no reason to why we should be broke. It's
We
like
spend the most money.
no reason to why we
Yeah,
should be broke.
because people don't know they don't know how to prioritize. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's more important? Us having a roof over our head, being able to eat, come home to lights, water, gas, or Jordans and
Man,
Gucci.
I've seen it happen so many times within our own community, and it's so sad. I've watched people be homeless and still worry about how they gonna look cute for their birthday.
Shit, girl, please.
No cap, no
Listen,
shade, no
I
nothing.
haven't even celebrated my birthday in like the last 2 years. You know, want to know why? Because my focus has been on growing my business. Like my birthday's coming up in May, and I literally don't give a damn what I do. I'm going to be focused on filming.
That's right. But my thing, birthdays, now that's my favorite holiday. I wouldn't give a damn about no other holiday, okay? Birthdays, I don't care if it's my birthday, Jesus' birthday, your birthday, his birthday. I'm going to celebrate. But does that mean that I have to go spend money just to celebrate? Hell no. No. I can go make bake a cake for you, or you know what I'm saying? We can go sit down and watch your favorite movie. We celebrate. Roll up a nice joint or something. We celebrate. I don't have to go
Also, but
spend thousands of
you
dollars
can throw
to do
some
that.
country style ribs on the grill. Get some of that Walmart potato salad.
Long as it's beef, no pork.
I'm
Long
good.
as
Like I don't need all this glamorous. You know, I gotta do all this extra stuff. Like literally, that stuff is not big. It's not a big thing to me.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Even like
mean
when I was raising my kids, I didn't do all that extra stuff like birthday cake, party bags, hot dogs, juice, sing happy birthday, open the gifts, here the party bags, see y'all next year. That was all that other stuff. They don't even understand the shit.
That's just extra.
Yeah.
it is. I told my kids like shit. If I got y'all something every day before Christmas, what would happen on Christmas? What would y'all want? They're like, I don't even know. I'm like, y'all probably would either want the next new thing that's coming out the next year, or y'all probably just be giving shit away on Christmas. Like, so at the end of the day, this shit really means nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just want it for a certain day. If you do what you're supposed to do, you'll just get what you're supposed to get. We don't have to worry about the holiday. Just do what you're supposed to do.
Y'all want to know what my Christmas gifts was to my grandkids?
I know.
clothing brand in a
Who?
Christmas movie.
You said
They got their own clothing brand, and I had a cartoon movie design.
see,
That was my Christmas gift.
Meaningful.
and that's
That's
starting right. That's like submitting something into them, and I think that's even doper because it's like getting somebody like a LLC, $100. That's better than the fucking, you know what I'm saying? A present for real. You didn't help me get a business. You helped me start a business. Like, you know,
Yeah,
and it'd be cheaper than going to spend $500 on the TV, my nigga.
because by the time they turn like 18, 19, they really don't have to go and work hard. They running their own business, their own money, their own brand. You feel me?
Come
So
on.
all them toys and shit that I was buying, and then they just stood up and tore them up and did all this shit. That was a waste of money.
Let me put it towards something that'll build your life, or you know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta worry about you asking me. Now don't get it twisted. We don't mind helping our kids when they get older, but if we put them in a position now
Yeah,
better themselves, then we ain't gotta worry about that. Like, and I
yeah.
think that's be our problem because then our kids get out here and they start seeing the shit that we've seen. And instead of us saying, now look, do this, we be like, see, he told you, you should have listened.
But
It's
I
like,
wish I would have knew this. What I'm doing now for my grandkids, I wish I would have knew this, was educated like this when I was raising my kids.
but the great thing about it is, well, all of us are okay. So for me, I was just sitting back like, damn, like I don't know my mom's dad. My kids don't know my dad. So I'm really about to damn near be the first granddad when my kids had kids. Like, so you know, I got to be the best granddad. But I think that what that does for us, Miss Londa, is that puts us in a position to show our grandkids, you know, what it is going to be like to be a grandfather or a grandmother. And then when they become grandparents, you know, and I think we start something now that maybe, what's it called? Fixing the chain, or what's it called?
Generational wealth.
I mean, that too.
Breaking the
Oh,
chain.
breaking the generational curse.
That too, like breaking the curse, you know what I'm saying? So I think that even with you doing that now, yeah, it's like we do wish we could have did it different with our kids from our learning coming up as we was growing. But our kids got to see where we fucked up at so they can be better. And then we get to teach our grandkids where we fucked up at so they can be better. And then it goes on for our whole lineage to where, you know, it's almost generational knowledge or some shit, you know what I'm saying? To where everybody becomes better. I don't know. But I think that it's a good thing, though.
Before the robots take over.
Amen. That too. I got to show
Y'all
about
really think that's gonna happen?
I got to show about that coming up. It's already happening. Remember, we was talking
It's
about
happening already. They are, girl. They are considered citizens, baby. They have their own community and everything. Okay. I wish I would have got in a Tesla.
They had two of them. Can't remember their names. Whoever watching, Google it. I ain't lying to you. I ain't making no shit up.
Sophia.
I know Sophia. No, you know what? Sophia, the one that's in Afghanistan or something like that.
Is she the one that was rapping?
No, not her. But
she the one that was created in 2016 and wanted to have a baby a couple of years after that.
I know. I think Sophia is the one that got citizenship, but it was they made two of them, and the two of them they put them together and they started talking. And they started talking in English. Then they went to like some African language. Then they went to like some Japanese language. Then they went to their own language. Like niggas ain't never heard of this shit. Like ain't nowhere to find this shit. They had to shut their asses down, bro. Because it's like, what the fuck y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying?
It's already happened.
Bruh.
I noticed that when it was put out there, a lot of our babies was getting killed all over the world. All headshots.
So what's the coincidence? I mean, what's the connection to that? What you think the connection is?
I don't even want to speak upon that.
Is that
respectfully
to the parents?
To
the parent, respectfully to the parents.
Yeah, respectfully to the parents. I don't want to go there. But them thoughts I'm gonna keep to myself.
These is the discussions that Boom would have on his podcast. That I would just be quiet, and then I would be leaving feeling down as hell. Like,
and I'm woke to so many things on so many different levels. I be having to catch myself sometimes because you got to be careful. You got to be
scary, right? That rabbit hole It never ends. And when you get in it and you start seeing it, it gets so real to where it's like, hold on, if this shit is true, then my whole fucking life is a lie. And you start thinking that your whole life is a lie, and then you start seeing the control. Because listen, when I tell you UBI is a real thing, when I tell you social credit score is a real thing, I'm not playing with you when I tell you these things are real. The only reason that we don't think it's real is because we don't see it. Like she was saying earlier, you don't see it, so you don't know it's real. But it's happening. But because it's not happening to you, you don't know nothing about it. But if you go look up social credit score, I think it's been going on for like the last 10 years in China. Where you get graded on what type of person you are walking through the streets, and your grade determines what you can eat, where you can fly. This shit is going on for real. And then in America, they got this shit called UBI. This is why the dollar dying. You got the BRICS coming out with their own money. You got the dollar dying in the United States, and they about to turn everything digital, which means when they turn everything digital, everybody get a UBI, which stands for Universal Basic Income, which means everybody get the same amount. And don't forget, COVID was a trial, because when you go to the chips, she going even deeper, but don't forget, COVID was a child, because COVID put us in position to where we weren't allowed outside, right? So what did we do? We got bored. We started ordering shit. Oh, they gave us checks. We like, oh, we getting money in. We can't go outside. What we gonna do? We just gonna order us some shit. Amazon the fuck up. But when we Amazon and Netflix and Spotify up, they knew all our music. They knew everything we like to eat, all our clothes, because we ordered every fucking thing. They know our favorite music because we hoarded our favorite songs. They know our favorite move. They know us more than we know us. So when they do put this UBI in control, they can say things like, boom, you ordered 3 pounds of meat this week. We only allow you to have 3.5. You only got 0.5 pounds of meat left to order. Like, you know what I'm saying? We feel like you're overweight, you're obesity. You know what I'm saying? You can't order this week because.
So are you saying we're not gonna have our own? We're not gonna be able to make our own money?
You will own nothing and be happy. That is what Charles Schwab said in the World Economic Forum, which is the WEF. His name is Charles Schwab. He said you will own nothing and you will be happy, meaning that you won't have control of anything, but you won't have to pay for rent. You won't have to pay no bills. You won't have to pay for nothing. But if you get out of line, your car might cut off. You get out of line, your whole house. Don't forget, people got electric doors. We don't have to motherfucking put you in jail no more. We can just lock you in your house by locking your Wi-Fi monitored doors, or however you would say that. You feel me? We can shut your internet off that you work from home, and now you can't work. You let you go in there and laugh at Joe Biden about falling off a bike and see if you can get in your Tesla and drive off. And don't forget that driving cars with gas is illegal now, because even though the 5%, which is the 700,000 of us who was like, we like gas cars and we ain't changing for nobody, the other 13 million said they like electric cars. So now if we catch you with an electric car, you're going to jail. I mean, a gas car, you're going to jail. So you need to switch over to electric. That way we can control you. And if you laugh at Joe Biden, we'll cut your car off and you'll have to use Metro.
So we have no choice, is what you're saying, though.
What choice you going to have when it's only 700,000 of us against 300 million? That's why the 700,000 have to act right the fuck now. That's why. Because if not, nigga, look, it's happening as we speak. Oh, girl pointed at a wrist because she's talking about the chip. Go look at people using the chip right now. It's people walking around laughing and smiling, talking about, I don't have to use a card no more. Dude, I don't have to use some keys to go to my house. Dude. So it's people out here who with the shit. And they're going to make it to where you feel like it's good. When I come to you and I say, boom, I can make you feel, I can show you what's wrong with you right now, as far as what's going on with your pain in your leg. I can tell you exactly what's wrong with you. All you gotta do is put this chip in you. You ain't gotta get no surgery. You ain't gotta come to the doctor. You ain't gotta do none of that. All you gotta do is get this chip. I can tell you everything that's wrong with you. Wow, it's gonna sound so good.
But what happens if you just don't want to do it?
If you don't want to do it, that's cool, right?
It's kind of like a state property thing. You either get down or lay down.
Amen. Right. See, we can't do that, right? So even though it's 13 million people out here who gonna be like, yeah, we with it, Even the 700 people that's gonna be like, nah, 700,000 that's gonna be like, nah. They not gonna be with the 13 million. Not gonna be with the government forcing the 700,000 to get the chip. They're not gonna be with that. They're not gonna be like, yeah, make them get it. They're not gonna do that. What the 13 million are gonna do is they're gonna confide to all the law. So let's say I'm part of the 13 million. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, all right, the government said you gotta have a chip to buy a podcast list, sir. So I can't help you if you ain't got the chip. That's all I'm gonna do. But I'm not gonna be like the government said you better take that chip. I'm not gonna do that, right? I'm just gonna be like, hey, I can't sell to you because I'm with the chip and you not. That's all it's gonna be. And then once we get there, then you'll start to see the drama, right? You'll start to see motherfuckers without chips coming in the stores that requires chips and stealing shit. Now we talking about fuck these niggas and now we beefing amongst each other, and then it's gonna come down to where you gotta take the chip. You see what I'm saying? But it's not gonna come just like that off rip. It's not gonna come just like that off rip. I promise you that. Niggas gonna have some type of love for people who don't want to take the chip and they're not gonna force it. But when two people out of them 700,000 get the looting, now it's fuck all of us. I'm telling you, and that's how it is with the black community. That's how it's gonna be. So just watch. Just watch. You see it. You'll see it.
But what if I refuse? Is what I'm saying.
You can't refuse. You just ain't gonna be able to eat. Okay, let's put it like this. Let's put it like this. It's me, you, and 3 kids. Me and the 3 kids accept the chip. What's going to happen is our allotment gonna be, let's just say $1,000 a piece. So that's 4,000. Me and the 3 kids, that's 4,000. Now, when I order my food with our allotments, I'm only gonna be allowed to order 4 burgers. I can't order 5. So either I'm gonna have to give you some of my food so you can eat, or you're gonna take the chips so you can get your own goddamn food, because they're not sending me more than what the fuck I can get, because I'm on a universal basic income and there are only so much I can buy at a time, because this is how it's controlled, to control obesity. This is how it's controlled, to control the people, period. And so because we're running out of food, we're running out of meat, we're running out of water. Please don't leave your water running. Please don't do this. Please don't do that. You feel me? So we're gonna control it. And if you don't want to take the chip, that's cool, but you just ain't gonna be able to eat, or you're gonna have to have your own cows, your own land, your own fruit, and that's where we have to go.
Eventually, they're gonna take that over too.
So if you ain't got that, my thing, I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to move to Africa. I just don't know where. I don't know what country. I want to die in Africa. Ghana. I heard Ghana, but I don't want to go to Ghana and everybody come there talking about they coochie pink booty old brown. Like, bring that shit from here to there. Everybody talking about Ghana. Everybody want to go to Ghana. I don't want to go where everybody go come from America and go and Americanize that shit. I want some Ghana food. I don't want no fried chicken. You feel me? That's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't know.
Don't come change the culture if y'all come to Ghana with us. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, this was a good discussion. It was a good discussion. So you guys, thank everybody who tuned in, who shared their comments. Until next time, you guys, let me get to my you guys have a good night.
Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70.